Hey y'all, it's Poseidon. In this video, I'm going to show you just some basic combos you can do with Reptile. I'm going to add in Sonya just to kind of show what you can do with cameos. I do plan on making a more elaborate combo video with all the cameos, or at least a lot of Reptile's good cameos. But I do think Sonya right now may be Reptile's best cameo. I thought before the buff she was up there, potentially top 2, but now she may have passed Movado, and that's because you can do some really cool stuff with her new move. I'll show that off right now, and then we'll get into some typical BNBs with Reptile, and then we'll throw in Sonya. So what you can do with Sonya as new move is you can do it at, after stand 3, which allows for a combo extension. So you can do something like this. What's really good about that is the damage is good. You get a little bit more than a typical BNB, but what's awesome is if they block it, you're 0 on block, so there's no real risk, and the execution's a lot easier than doing the cancel. So it's really good. It's really nice. It adds another layer of mind games with stand 3 because you're constantly playing with stand 3 doing the cancels and stuff like that. I'm gonna go more over the just the combos and stuff, and I'll make a more overall guide later on. But yeah, that's something you can do, and it's really cool. Okay, so we're just gonna go to typical BNBs for Reptile, and like I said, I'll add in Sonya. So your main starters are gonna be 1-1, forward 2-1, forward 3-1, and then the best one, which is back 3-1. So I'll show just a typical combo with back 3-1. So you do back 3-1, forward 2-1, forward 2 force ball. You want to change up the distances on the force ball so you get a pop up on both. So if you do the same distance force ball and you don't do like a faster one, this is what will happen. We'll just get pushed really far away, or your opponent will. So you want to do 2 different distances. So this one you do medium speed, then you do the fast speed here, then you do the fast speed here. You have to make sure you get the dashes in between as well, because it's like, you'll drop it. So you do back 3-1, get it, 4-2-1, dash 4-2, into the different distance one, and that's about 37%. That's pretty good. That's meterless as well. You can throw in some meter to get a little extra damage. You get about 2% extra if you add in Sonya now. So let me add in Sonya to this typical BNB. And you get about 3% extra, which is nice. That means like being able to hit for 40 every touch is a very good thing. Yeah, obviously. And then you can do the same thing. You can get that combo extension. Forward 2-1 and forward 3-1 will give you the same damage as back 3-1. 1-1 will give you a little bit less damage, and it's a little bit tighter. You have to do a little bit of a backdash. You're gonna do 1-1, backdash, forward 2-1, forward 2-1. And you see you get about 3% less than you would if you get a back 3-3. But 1-1 is your quickest button, and you're going to get a lot of openings with that on punishes and just like throwing out your quickest buttons. So that's going to be good to do, and you want to make sure you get that little bit of a backdash. I would recommend if you're playing on high sensitivity, you go to either medium or low. For your moves, inputs, controls. I actually always played on high, even in MK11, and I played a lot of MK, or long, when I say. When I was MK11, but I moved to medium specifically for that opening and for corner combos. Hope that part makes sense. If you're gonna add Sonya in, like you have mix-ups off like 4-2, you can do 4-2-3 and stuff like that. You'll have to use Sonya, so you do like 4-2, and then it's basically the same combo. 4-3, that switch the sides, and then you get the combo extender. You can add in the Sonya to get more damage. And then if you want to do the mix-up, if you do the mix-up the other way, you can do this, and it can be a pretty tight timing. It may take you even a few tries to get it in practice mode, but you can get an actual pop-up, but you can also just do this. It's a lot easier. You can get the invisibility, or you can do the slide for a little extra damage. It's decent damage, but it's a mix-up, and you add additional layers. So that's a way to get the combos. I'm gonna go over to the corner now and show you guys what you can do in the corner. Center right. So what you do in the corner is basically you can add in another 4-2-3. So this is like your combo extender. Since you're in the corner, you can get 2 of those. So I'll show you guys this. And what's tricky about the corner is, again, kind of like the backdash thing, why I recommend you either play a medium or a short input window, is because if you want to get the max damage here, you're going to have to do a backdash into forward 2. What's going to happen a lot of the time, if you try to do that, you're going to get the dash. And that's going to be unfortunate because then you're going to end up dropping your combo. You're going to put yourself in the corner. You're not going to get as much damage. It's just going to be a bad thing. So what you can do, you can switch up the inbo timing, and you can also just go for an easier combo. You get slightly less damage, but if you do this, and what I typically do, especially like if I'm in tournament or something, we'll do just stand 2 rather than forward 2 both times. And something like Honeybee will do it every single time. But you can just do the stand 2. You get a little bit less damage, but you it's a lot easier, way more consistent. So consider doing that when you're doing these corner combos. So I'll do a typical corner combo, like I did just right there. You get about 38%, pretty decent, you know, a little like one more percent to your BNB. But you add in Sonya. What I like to do is throw in Sonya at the end of the combo. You can throw her in at the beginning. I'll show both, but I'll show you what I typically do, and then I'll show you another way to get more damage. And then you can get an invis right here. I love doing that. And then now you did a 40% combo, and now you're kind of having a field day. You have invisibility. You can do mix-up. Something I like to do is just block afterwards, because a lot of people are going to do like a wake-up, or they're going to try to press buttons, or they're going to jump. And you can kind of call that out by just doing nothing. But, you know, if they're kind of just playing crazy, or they're kind of just blocking there, then you know it's your turn to press a back 3, or do a charge back 2, or do a delayed back 3. But this is what you can do to get more damage. And it's a little bit more damage, but you end with the slam, so you don't get like the invisibility off the teleport. I like to do it the other way. That's what I recommended. You can get some unique, interesting openings with Sonya. So you could do like 114, and then to that, and then you can kind of get a combo extended going there. You don't get as much damage, and you know, so it's like not really worth it. You can even do like a stand 3 full one, and then you get like that, and you know you can kind of just go like that. I don't really need to explain anymore. Okay, I'm gonna show some mid screen. I'm gonna show you the stand 3 combos. So they probably should have done at the beginning, but whatever. Center. So now you can do what you can do with stand 3 is you can connect a 4-3 after the cancel, and that leads to some pretty big damage. So you get about 40%. You can add Sonya into that. And that is 1 Kameo for 43%. Pretty good percent. Like I said, like when you add Sonya into the combo like that, like I just do, you get about 3 extra %, which is pretty nice. It's not like crazy, but it's good. And then if you add an amplify, so if you spend 1 bar and stuff, you get about 46%, which is nice. It's always nice. And if you want to add invisibility, this is the optimal combo I'll show you guys. You get like 0.5% more. It's not that difficult, but it is a little goofy. But you can do this and you get an invis-ender. That way you can have an invisibility. You could just do the typical one. You get, like I said, like half or less %. But so the other one's not that hard. It's not like a huge difficulty thing. But for mental stack and not putting too much on your plate, you could just do that. So you get a half less %. And then you do a stand 3 cancel, and now you're fully invisible. You don't have to wait for the cooldown. If you have bar, you can spend the bar, and you get invisibility basically right away. Which is really cool. So yeah. Another thing I'll say is that if you want to end a combo with Fatal Blow, let me get the % down. Bam. So if you want to do a Fatal Blow combo, so you get your opening, if you want to do the basic one, you want to end with 4-3-2. If you end any combo with 4-3-2, you can just go right into Fatal. Doesn't matter where, the gravity or anything like that. But that's basically the only time you're going to be able to get a Fatal Blow in a combo, so you do 4-3-2. You can do like stand 1-1 combo. You can do like this. It can be a little difficult. Like sometimes, like I said, it'll just completely whiff. So I would recommend just like, it's like, yeah, it's like the timing is tight. Like I almost don't even go for it in bracket, in tournament or anything like that. Like eventually you'll hit it. It's difficult, so 4-3-2 is what I recommend. You can do something like that. This does do a pretty decent amount of damage. I'm not gonna mash or anything like that, but yeah, just it's better just to end it with 4-3-2 than try to do like a 1-1 Fatal Blow combo, or like just a combo off your basic launcher, you know, and just end with 4-3-2, 4-2-1, 4-3-2, and if you really want to not make it so they don't get breakaway, just do 4-3-2 after the launch, so like this. It's a little tight, it can be weird. But if you're like afraid they're gonna get breakaway, you can do something like that. And just as a heads up, if you're going to go into Fatal just off a regular string, the only 2 strings you can do that with are back 3-1 and forward 3-2. And you're not going to do forward 3-2 just randomly in neutral because it's very minus. So if you're going to do just a 2-hit string into Fatal, the only one that will true combo is back 3-1. The other ones will not true combo. Yep, see? That's all over. I'm sure you take my word for it, but just to show you guys. So, yep, make sure you do back 3-1 if you're going to go into Fatal. And then you can just do typical BNB, 2, maybe your Fatal. So I hope this helps. Like I said, it's just a basic combo. I do plan on making one, a guide for Reptile, like how to approach neutral and stuff like that, and how to approach, doing combos while adding your Kameo. I've been using mainly Sonya, so I figured I would show you guys what Sonya is. I have other Reptile players like Heroes, one of the best Reptile players in the world, saying that Sonya might be his best. This stand 3 thing is super good, like that, and in the corner you can get another 4-3-2, just like I showed you previously. It's really good, it adds more mind games and stuff like that, but that'll be for the neutral video, or just how to approach Reptile in general, and look out for a video coming showing all of the, not all of them, but combos you can do with various different Kameos added in. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video.